Hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. This is our Monday live tarot session. We have changed the rules a little bit for all our tarot sessions. So this is a tarot session for members that have a YouTube name from R to Z. We are doing alphabetical groups now, just so everybody gets a fair chance to get a reading, and also so it doesn't go on for hours and hours. So these are sessions and groups of people, alphabetical groups that will rotate, right? You won't always have to be on the same day. So this Monday, it is for anyone that is a member from R to Z. If you're interested in a reading, you get priority. It is your day for a tarot reading. So if you want to pop in, and if your handle, your YouTube name starts from a letter anywhere from R to Z, you're welcome in to get a reading. Now, for anyone popping in that is wondering what this is all about, if this is a live tarot session where you can get a tarot reading. Now, to get a tarot reading, join membership. You have the link on the top of the chat. It says join membership. Click the join membership. Pick a tier. Yes, these are paid memberships. $5, $10, $20 tiers. Whatever tier you choose, they all get access. All the tiers give you access to a tarot reading during live. So if that's something you're interested in, click the join button. That'll take you wherever you wish to go. And then you're good to go. You put yourself in the chat, ask your question. But today, now we're rotating and we're doing it in a different way. So I'm going to wait a little bit, see if there's anybody that pops in, any members that pop in from R to Z. And if there's no one in that group for today, but there are other members that pop in that want a reading, then I will, I'll open access to others that would like a reading. So I'm going to prepare and shuffle the cards and see if there's anybody that pops in. So hi, Marijana, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Beautiful to see you here. So that's how it works, right? Click the join button, pick a tier, and you're good to go in the chat if you want a tarot reading. Emma Sue, hello, how are you? Yes, I see you posted a question yesterday, but it was a little late and I was already at 10 or 12 readings. So if you're still there and there is room and there is no one from the alphabetical priority group that wants a reading, then I can do your reading if you want. So I don't know if you're still here. And if not, we will close the session. But I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to prepare the cards and see if anybody pops in. Hi, Emma Sue. How are you? So did you see I don't know if you were aware yesterday, maybe you didn't hear how I'm shifting things around a little bit, putting groups in, right? So today, it's a group from R to Z. So if your name is your YouTube name, in other words, Emma Sue, not Renee, okay? I'm going to wait a couple minutes to see if anybody pops in from that group. And if not, I can read for you. Okay? Now, if anyone is watching and interested in getting a tarot reading and joining a membership, you can join membership whether or not your YouTube name starts from R to Z, obviously, right? Anybody can join membership. All right, Emma Sue, you're gonna have to put your question in. Emma Sue, put your question in caps with your zodiac sign. I don't remember what your zodiac sign is. 1 or 2 lines, right? 1 or 2 lines, and you're good to go. Let me check. No, I don't have. No, I don't have it. That was, if it was yesterday, I don't have it here. The chats are not all the same every day. I don't have questions that you gave me yesterday today. It's not at all the same chat. It's not the same link. So you're going to have to give it to me again, okay? No, I don't have it. Oh, if you did it today, no, I don't have it. No. It's not appear. I'm checking it. I have your I just have what you said, that you posted a question yesterday and that I didn't have time to answer, and that I told you to send your question again, but that's all I have. I don't have anything else. Put it in again. I don't have it. Yes, Amber, I believe that's Sunday. But if there's no one here, right? Like I said, if there's no one here, there's no one from that group here, I'm more than happy to do a couple of readings that are not from this group, okay? So it doesn't seem like there's much going on now. So Emma Sue, put your question in cap, 2 lines with your zodiac sign, and Amber, put your I believe Monday, hold on, let me just double check my list. Amber, you are A, so you will be Sunday. Amber, you'll be Sunday. But if there's no one else here, I can do 2 readings. That's fine. But put your questions in, guys, okay? I'm not going to put the flags in because it's only the 2 of you. If there are other people that come in, then they'll have to wait. Okay, here we go. My old supervisor isolated. Silenced. I'm guessing it silenced me from meetings. Emails, work info. I mentioned this to new supervisors. Silenced. Okay. All right, let's see what he thinks. Okay, Emma Sue and Amber, put your question in underneath. It seems like it's there's not many people here, so oh, isolate. Got it. Thank you, Emma Sue. Yeah, I saw isolated. I got that. And Amber, put your question in. I'll do your question afterwards. And for anybody watching, wondering what this is, these are live tarot sessions. Priority to New members, obviously, if you want to join membership, you can get a tarot reading today. Just click the join button on the top of the chat or the join button next to the Card Minds logo. These are paying membership. So to get a tarot reading, you have to pick a tier in the membership, and that gives you access to tarot readings. But it is a paying membership, guys, okay? Good evening, Ben K. How are you? Thank you for popping in. Oh, no outside communication. Got it. Got it. Thank you, Emma Sue. All right, well, let's see what's going on. Let's see what energies we have. Amber, put your question in if you want, if you're still here, Amber. I don't know if you're here. But yes, Amber, you're on Sunday, okay? Okay, here we go for Emma Sue. What is going on with old supervisor? What is going on with old supervisor regarding Emma Sue that has isolated her? What is going on for Emma Sue? Cancer. Old supervisor has isolated her. What is going on? Why? Why is this happening? What is happening? What are the energies for Emma Sue with this old supervisor? We have the Death card. Well, loud and clear. Why is the new supervisor on the defense? Why is the new supervisor on the defense? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's going to be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, so there's a lot of ego here. There's a lot of competition, fighting. Someone's in it for their own gain. We have the Death card. It's a whole new cycle. This is a whole new cycle. If the manager is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, here they are. But let's see if the manager pops up. King of Wands. Okay, so I have two different energies, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, these can be all, a new supervisor is a Gemini. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Okay, well, let's see what we have so far. There's a lot of trust issues here. A lot of trust issues. A lot of trust issues, a lot of emotions, a lot of emotional triggers here. All right, so let's see what this Five of Swords is all about. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of people involved here. And Five of Swords, in it for their own gain, all about power. This is all about power. So what is this Five of Swords here all about? And this Death card. Five of Swords regarding this manager. Why is this new manager on the defense? Why is this new manager on the defense for Emma Sue? I'm getting, there's a whole new energy here. So they want to cut clean. They don't want to deal with anything from the past. They don't want to deal with any nonsense from the past. They don't want to deal with anything that anybody would have on their shoulders from the past. Cut clean, new cycle, done, let it go, don't want to talk about anything. They're in for long-term goals. They want to progress forward. And it seems like, well, I'll pull another card on the Five of Pentacles. But it feels like, well, let me pull another card here. They just want to focus on money coming in, long-term finances, long-term goal, all new, all new. This is a whole new ball game. They don't want to deal with anything else, anything from the past. So probably, if you resurface with these problems and talk about these problems and want to know why it happened or want to address the issues, they don't want to deal with it. You have 2 times the Death card, which is cutting that cycle, letting it go, putting on the shelf, close the door, let it be. We're not talking about it anymore. It existed, it happened, but this is not up to me to deal with it, and I don't want to deal with it. It's not my cycle. And that's what I'm getting. All right, Five of Swords here. Why do we have the Five of Swords? I'm seeing other people as well. And there's huge trust issues here. But I'm seeing also that you're detaching from this energy, probably doing something else. I'm seeing you taking on or being more confident. We'll pull more cards on the Fool. But for me, this is a lot of power, ego power with this Five of Swords. I see manipulation, mental manipulation, dishonesty, and then we have the Seven of Swords. Everybody's in their own strategy, and everybody is in it for their own personal gains, taking advantage of people. There's a lot of secrecy. There's a lot of subtle maneuvers. Everybody's playing their own little game. Very manipulative, very manipulative. What is this Five of Swords all about? I don't think they want to mention, I don't think they even want to deal with past patterns. Yeah. You have felt unsupported, left out. Real sudden shift here. There's a real 180 here. To leave all of that behind. They don't want to discuss it. They don't want to deal with it. It's not up to them. That was in the past. That was someone else. Even if they're people that are really manipulative and in there for their own gain, this person here doesn't want to deal with it. But I do feel like you're moving into something that's going to be better. But I don't feel like they want to address those issues and address those patterns. They want to move forward. They want to move forward in a new direction. Clean slate. Now we do have the Tower. Building, it has to, something completely new has to be built. No one can stay in those patterns. No one can stay in those ways. Now everyone has to move forward in a clean slate, but I do feel like their truth's coming out. Here we have the Tower. Understanding that this is a big shift. This is a big shift. And this is a big, big awakening moment to understand how things are going to be moving forward. There might be, unexpected conversations or unexpected conversations regarding crises, regarding patterns, but it's to clear the way. And then they're not going to want to assess it, talk about it forever. They just want to build something completely new. That's the message I have for you here. New direction, truth. There might be, it's almost like if there are issues to bring up, they are going to bring it up. If there are things to be cleared up, they are going to bring it up. If there are truths to be told, they are going to bring them up, right? I don't think that they are going to want to address questions and people that are going to ask things and address past patterns and address what happened before. I don't think they're going to really want to have a lot of conversations about that. If they bring it up, if they bring truth, because it does feel like they want a clear path. They want to assess and they want to build on something more balanced, something more healthy. But do they want to navigate that and talk about it and make sure everybody talks about it and every detail? No, I don't think so. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't even see this manager popping up. Or maybe it's them and they have Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart. That is a possibility. But 2 times the Death card, that is about letting go, letting go. New cycle. This is a all new cycle. End of a financial phase, end of a job phase. This is space that opens up for renewal. You're welcome, Emma Sue. All right, Amber. Okay, let's see, Amber. And then that'll be it. And if you're watching, anybody watching, happy Monday to you. Happy Monday. I hope everything's okay where you situate yourself in the world, wherever you are. Love and light to you, positive energies to you. If you want a tarot reading, join membership. Click on join membership on the top of the chat. Put yourself in the chat, click join membership, or click the join button down below, and that will take you to whatever tier you want that will give access to a tarot reading, and then you can put your question in the chat, and you're good to go. All right, one more tarot reading for Amber. All right, Amber, Virgo. How does child's father Brian? Okay, all right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Amber. So he's Scorpio. So here's what I'm going to do, Amber. I'm going to take him out of the deck. Get him out of the deck so I can focus on him. Give me one moment. Just get the... probably be on the bottom of the deck. One moment, please. Is it going to be the last card? It is possible. Here we go. All right. All right, Amber, let's see what we got for Scorpio. Oh, how are they looking at Virgo, Amber? How are they viewing Virgo, Amber? How are they currently looking at Virgo, Amber? stressed, stressed. How are they looking at Virgo in the current situation? How are they looking at Virgo in the current situation? Here are the children. Here's the emotion, the tie with the children and co-parenting. We do have a King of Wands. That can be a current person that is with them, not gender specific. Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be, but there's another person present there. Okay, so let's see what other, how are they currently? They're stressed about the children. They're stressed about the emotional tie with the children, co-parenting, taking care of the children. That's what's stressing them out. That is how they see you, I believe. Let's see, and there's another person involved. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. All right, let's see. Can I get a little more energy on how they view Virgo? Besides the stress of the children and co-parenting. What else do they have? Family. This is all about family, coming together for family. Yeah, starting something completely new. They're on to a new adventure, trying to keep control financially, trying to be in control, budget, have the money for the family, for the kids. It feels like they are wanting to just have their freedom, go on a new energy. We have the moon and the Four of Swords. Things have been challenging. I feel like they're really focused on family at this moment, but I feel like there's a new beginning, or they want to be carefree in love. They want a fresh start. They want a new adventure. They want to be carefree. When I say a fresh start on a new adventure. They're open. They're open to have a new beginning, but carefree. But we do have the moon here, so it feels like there's certain things they're not saying, or they're navigating energies where they're uncertain. They're not quite sure how they want to move forward. They're not quite sure what this next new adventure is going to look like. There's a lot of uncertainty there. There's a lot of emotional undercurrent, like they're very emotional. There's anxiety there. They want to chill, they want to rest. There's a lot of anxiety and uncertainty. But we do have the Four of Swords, so it feels like they're releasing a little anxiety. They're taking some rest after maybe difficult times, after uncertainty, after maybe keeping control of their budget, of their money. They're not talking about this too much. They're not. They just want to be in control and focus on kids and focus on finances. This Four of Swords tells me that they're sort of recovering emotionally, resting. They're taking space maybe in a relationship, and they're healing from conflict or from heartbreak or difficult emotional relationships. And for them, they want their freedom. They want their freedom. So the answer would be they view you as, parent and co-parenting and coming together for the children and being a family and coming together for the family, but as a person, they're still recovering from maybe a breakup or from emotional, right, uncertainties there, and they just want to chill, relax, and be a little bit carefree emotionally. Okay, there we go, Amber. All right. Sinister Days. Carrie, hello, happy Monday. This is your day. Monday is your day. I read for a couple of members because there wasn't anybody here. So that's how it works, guys. If you pop in, and always pop in. It doesn't matter if it's your day or not. Always pop in, check in. If there's not much going on, I'm more than happy to read for you. You know that. But if there's a lot going on, priority to the Alphabetica group, right? If you're in that group, priority to that group, and also priority to new members if they're new members that want to pop in and want to join. Okay, so hi Carrie, how are you? So Carrie, if you have a question this week, and also remember what I said, not everybody, you're not going to stay in the same day. I'm rotating the days. So 1 week you'll be Monday, 1 week you'll be Sunday, 1 week you'll be Friday. So we're rotating that way. Oh, lunchtime. Okay. Do you have a question? Enjoy your break though, but this can be relaxing. Depending on the question, right? This can be relaxing. You let me know if you have a question. Sag General, okay. It can be relaxing or not, right? Depending on what pops up. All right, Sag General for Carrie. Well, have a good lunch. I hope work is not too stressful. I hope you're all having an okay Monday. Mondays are always a little stressful. I have to go to work in a couple, so I'm just doing this before I go to work. Right. All right, well, let's see what pops up for you, Carrie. Let's see what pops up. And for anyone watching, welcome, welcome. Shout out to you wherever you situate yourself in the world. I know there are a lot of people that watch this channel from all over the world. So welcome, welcome wherever you are. And if you want a tarot reading, just join membership and you're good to go. All right. Here we go, Carrie. Let's see what we have. General messages for Carrie. Let's see what energies we have for Carrie. Sagittarius, general messages. What does she need to know? Well, those just popped out. Okay. 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Hermit. Okay, you're rethinking something. Oh, nice. Okay. 9 of Cups. And, oh. Okay, so have you been disillusioned on something? Or have you felt like you have multiple options? It's like you're rethinking something. You're diving actually really deep to figure something out. Your path, your choices, what's your next move? What do you want to do? What are you all about with the Hermit? Taking time out of all this chaos of the world and all the noise of the world to figure things out personally. Because you have the seven of Cups, which tells me that maybe you feel a little overwhelmed from too many options, or emotionally, or it's like almost, are there things you want to make happen and there's sort of a blur between fantasy and reality? Like they're really dreams and things you really wish for that you want to do, but they might be a little far from reality or a little difficult to make happen, but you do have a wish coming true. So either that, or you have been disillusioned on certain options, certain choices, people, or situations that you chose, but you do have other options. And I feel like here with the Five of Swords, whatever this dynamic is, there is a dynamic of manipulation somewhere around you within these options or this situation or something you chose. There are people that are very manipulative, or there's dishonesty there. And as you figure this out, from this can be work, but this can also be friends, family, or I'll pull another card on this Seven of Cups, which things you think are true, or people you think you can trust, or an opportunity you thought was going to be glitz and glam, right? Smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. But smoke and mirrors about a situation, a dynamic, a person, a job. Let's see. That is really putting you into rethinking things, reevaluating things. Maybe this is about money. If this is about money, savings, downsizing, thinking about a solo career, right? Reflecting. This is wisdom over wealth, right? What is it that you want, and what is it that you want to change? We have the Knight of Swords here as well, which tells me that there's a little bit of quick thinking or impatience or needing things to speed up a little bit already. Okay, so what is this smoke and mirrors? And then we're going to move on to this Nine of Cups, because this is a wish, or this is something you wish for. This is something that it's almost like you're going to find clarity on this situation, and you're going to be happy. You're going to find contentment from this clarity and this desire that you have. Is this a dream? Is this a desire? Is this what choices you're making to move forward on your path, on your life path, on your career path? What is this all about? Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Why do we have the Seven of Cups here for Carrie? What is this disillusion or this illusion? What is the Seven of Cups all about? Okay, so we have fatigue, burnout, something that's ending, or this is a person or situation that's been difficult. Hold on, I'm trying to put these in the right order. Ooh, you have lots of, okay. This feels like this is in work. This is in work, in your job, or, you know, these are people you're working with, group of people, team of people in your company. These are people you work with. You're fatigued, you're done. You're like, all right already. You don't want to deal with them anymore. Okay. We have the Death card, letting go. And then finding stability, patience, and all with patience and moderation, right? Finding that balance with the Temperance. I feel like you're starting something new. You're starting something completely new. You have the Temperance. Well, first of all, you have the Death card. This is a new path, clearing the way for a new path, taking your time to align yourself. Did we already have this reading, Carrie? I feel, was it for you? Because I usually don't remember the readings I do. I don't. But when I read a next reading, sometimes things come up And I feel like, was it with you? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. You'll have to tell me. But here you're definitely going on a new path, or at least you're accepting to let go, you know, things that have been holding you back, or things that, you know, this energy that hasn't been serving you in this job or in this team. What is it you're wishing for here? Because you're moving, you have a real high power of manifestation right now. Now's the time to manifest your next move. If this is a career move, a life move, or something that you want to let go, now's the time to make it happen and channel all those energies to that one goal. You're establishing something, you're going to do something more traditional, or you're going to make something official, signing a contract, structuring something, or maybe even going to school, or seeking guidance from an establishment, or, you know, someone that has more experience, to transform something, to make something happen with this magician. Now the magician is about moving forward, but aligning yourself with all your energies to move forward on something, to make something official. Are you officializing a job? Are you officializing a situation? Are you signing contracts? Are you, what is this your desire here? Because there's a real reflection here of creativity. This is about your personal power, what you want to create, what you're manifesting. And this is about your personal power to turn your idea, or turn your desire, or your wish into reality. But that it's about channeling all those energies into one direction to take action. Fresh opportunities, establishing fresh opportunities. All right, so what is this wish all about for Carrie? Nine of Cups. What is this Nine of Cups all about here for Carrie? What is this Nine of Cups, this wish coming true? Okay, you're going to find something fair. You're making a deal. There's an exchange of money here. So the next deal you make, or this desire you have, this idea, or this switch you want to do in your career, that whatever comes in is going to, your desires, you know, it's going to give you contentment. It's going to give you happiness and comfort, because it's going to be balanced. It's going to come in a fair way, whether people are helping you financially, or you're finding help from someone, from a community, or someone around you. There's a generosity, there's a certain generosity around you where people are going to guide you or help you, or bring in an energy of a fair and balanced. All right, one more card on the Six of Cups, please. Carrie, what sign are you? Oh, you're Sag, yes. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Someone resourceful, someone very nurturing around you that's going to help you out. There's someone around you helping you out, finding a fair space, a fair deal, a fair job, something more balanced. All right, this one. Yes, okay. You're reviewing what worked, what didn't work. You will be rewarded. You will be happy, you know, getting the fruits of your labor, but in a fair way. So this is a new energy coming in. You're really, really reflecting right now. One card on the Hermit, please. One card on the Hermit. Yeah, you feel unsupported, fatigued, left out. Ask for help if you need. I feel like this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is helping you out. One more card. Yeah, step by step. Okay, so it's taking a minute with the Temperance, because it's taking a minute, but make sure as you reflect, because I see you profoundly rethinking things, analyzing things, diving really deep on what you want and how you want to move forward and how you want to change things, and you want something different in your career. You want, right? There's a lot of that going on in your mind. There's a deep, deep introspect right now. But the deep introspect tells me that you feel left out, or it's not enough, or not supported, or not making enough money, or all of the above, or fatigued, and but with the temperance, it also tells me balance out your emotions, right? Sometimes we have the emotions running really high, and we can't help it. Life is difficult. Career, job, family, whatever. Everybody has their own problems and dynamics to figure out. It's not easy, but the temperance is a really positive energy, because it just brings in the dynamic to understand that everything has to be done with moderation. It encourages moderation, to try to sort out different emotions, try to sort out that push and pull that we have emotionally every day as we go to work, or as we have to confront situations, and that sort out the different emotions to find a peaceful middle ground, and to integrate opposites with wisdom, to integrate things that are not working with wisdom, to integrate things that are not serving us, that are not our energies, the difficulties. We have to integrate all those energies to be able to sort them out and take the time to move forward and connect with the right energies. Because right now, as you sort them out, you're already in the process of manifesting this new job, this new career, this new dynamic that you want. Without knowing it, sorting it out is going to protect the next job, the job you have in the next environment. So it's going to take a minute. You have to take time to realign yourself, your energies, your emotions, your ideas, your talent, whatever it is that you want to manifest and make happen. It's like you're turning a challenging situation into something positive. Now, to turn something challenging into something positive, we have to align our energies that we represent, our emotions, our talent, our experience, our mind, body, and soul. We have to align them with the energies around us, the tools, the people, the network, the possibilities, the logistics, whatever it is. We have to be aligned. And to be aligned, if you just hammer in what is not going, and hammer in the negative, what is not going, the frustration, the people you don't like, or everything negative and always negative, you're going to camp out in the negative. So it's important to take time out and sort things out. Take time out. That's what the Hermit is all about. Taking time out of the noise of the world, and knowing that the answer comes from within. The answer doesn't come from social media, doesn't come from other people, doesn't come from, from all the chaos in the world and everybody that knows everything on everything. It comes from you. It's the wisdom that comes from you, your desires, and what you really want. And only you know what you want. And once you know what you want, and once you tap into those beautiful positive energies that you have within you, but they're maybe on the deep, deep bottom because there's a lot of negative that's overwhelming right now. Once you tap into that, you're going to see clear and know exactly how to connect the dots, right? So focus on what you want. So focus on what you desire, what this next move looks like, what you want to transform, what the ideal is, what your dream is, what the job, whatever it is. Focus on that, and focus just on that, and all the steps you need to make it happen with everything around you. I'm going to leave it at that. Hi, Rita Marat. You're welcome, Sinister Days. I hope, Carrie, I hope that boosted you a little bit during your lunch. Yeah, you know what? Good lunch break. Good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. That's what it's made for. That's what it's all about, Carrie. You're not there, stuck there forever. This is just a blip in your life. This just remember that, guys. When the job is bad, when it's really you can't, it's overwhelming and you're tired and all of that dynamic, it's just a blip in your life. This job is just a little blip in your life. It is not your main gig. It's not what you're going to have forever. These are not people that you're going to be around forever. It's just a blip. That's it. There's nothing to it. So focus on the future and focus on that amazing dream that you have that you want to bring forward. That's what you're all about, not about the gossip and the drama and the people and all that. You're already out of there. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I don't know if there's anybody else. No, I think that's it. So I guess we're going to end the session now. Again, last call for anybody that wants to join membership to get a tarot reading during these lives. We come on Monday, Friday, and Sunday. If you want to get a tarot reading, click the join button. You see Card Minds on the top of the chat. It says join membership. You just click there or click on the button down below that says join next to the Card Minds logo. Yes, it's a paying membership. If you join membership, that gives you access to tarot readings during lives. Mondays this week are from, but not for members. If you join and you're a new member, you're good to go. You can get a tarot reading right away. For anybody that's already a member, this Monday is a session for the group R to Z. We're going in alphabetical order now. So that is how you can get a tarot reading. Hi, Z Ronson. How are you? So have a great week, Carrie, as well. All right. Thank you so much for popping in, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great week, everyone. And I will see the next group. What is my next group? I forgot. Not that it matters here, but Friday is I2Q. So Friday is the group I2Q. But everybody is welcome, and everybody can pop into the chat. All members or anybody can always pop into the chat. Beautiful energies always. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great week, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.